Good afternoon and welcome back to Withrow Urban Homestead. Today is February 19th and it's time to winter sow lettuce. Today is 10 weeks before our last frost, and here in north central Maryland, it's the perfect time to start winter sowing cool weather vegetables. We're going to make little mini greenhouses, leave them in the garden, and they're going to germinate when it hits the right temperature. Here in north central Maryland, our last frost tends to be April 30th, and normally I start lettuce seeds indoors under lights 4 to 6 weeks before that last frost. Lettuce grows fast inside. Lettuce germinates between 40 and 70 degrees. Today it's only 22 outside, but inside the jug that has the thermometer is currently 45 degrees. That's how they act like a greenhouse. How long will it take this lettuce to germinate? I don't know. In the warm house, it tends to take 7 to 14 days. I'm starting 3 heirloom leaf lettuce varieties. These are from my own saved seeds. One variety that's my top producer is red oak leaf lettuce, and I've been saving those seeds, I think, 14 years. The next variety is black seeded Simpson. And the third is some unknown type of red lettuce. I think it's some type of butter lettuce. You can just sprinkle your lettuce seeds and later go back and thin them. I'm putting them in groups of 3. And I'm putting a variety of each in each container. I'll go back later and those groups of 3 seeds, I'll thin down to 1 seedling. I'm using 2 different types of containers. Just this, traditional milk, or this is a water jug. And this harder plastic variety. This is also a water jug, and this is similar to the material used in a soda bottle. It's harder. This type is easy to cut. This was more of a challenge, and putting holes in the bottom for drainage, wow, that was tough. The traditional jug, I just poked holes with a knife. This, I recommend using a drill. I really struggled. I'm going to make a video specifically about this harder variety of plastic container. At the beginning to mid-April, start hardening off the seedlings to get them used to the weather, the wind, the sun, the temperature. And that means in the daytime, you're going to open up the jug an hour or 2, then close it. The next day, open it up for 2 to 3 hours, then close it. And you do that every day for a whole week until they get used to being open all day and all night. Then they'll be ready to transplant out into the garden. 2 weeks before the last frost, or mid to late April. After they germinate, I'll start more lettuce seeds every 2 weeks. Lettuce grows fast. My husband Dale eats a salad every day. Now I'm going to just lightly cover them with soil and pat it down. Lettuce does need light to germinate, so don't drown those seeds. I have a bucket with soil already mixed up with water. I've left it in the house because if I had left it outside, it would freeze. I'm using ProMix organic potting soil, but any potting soil will work. Just don't use soil from the garden, ground soil. It'll become too hard. Now let's close them up and tape them. Today I'm using this Gorilla Tape because it is stickier. This thicker plastic, it's easier to tape. It sticks better. This jug is so thin, it's more of a challenge. Let me show you. It gaps, so it helps to pinch it. Take off the tops because you want moisture, like rain, to get in, and later, heat to escape. Write the name on your containers, but I recommend using a garden marker that won't fade in the sun. A Sharpie? Hang on a second. It won't last. Find an area that's not in full sun all day, but also not shaded all day. I've set them along this trellis because I think that will protect them from animals knocking them over. And just leave it and walk away. We sowed the onions 6 days ago, and they haven't germinated yet. Then this morning, we sowed red cabbage. Next, we're going to sow kale. Come back and check our progress. And if you need help specifically how to cut and measure your jugs, I have a separate video for that, and I'll include a link down in the description. Thank you for visiting Withrow Urban Homestead. See you later. Bye-bye.